forgot to change the thumbnail there for a second. If you refresh the stream, the thumbnail should be changed. Anyways, we're here with Roblox today. So it's been a bit since we played Roblox. Let me check the last time that we did this, because we've been playing a lot of Omega Strikers and also Wuthering Waves over the past couple weeks. The last time we played Roblox was about over like 2 weeks ago. And we played the Mimic the entire time. I think this is the first time that I'm actually streaming Roblox on my new PC. So I don't think it'll be any different. So the only different is on my side personally. Like, you guys won't see it on the stream, but let me show you exactly what I'm talking about here. So go ahead and just leave the music where it is. So if you take a look at my settings here on Roblox, you can actually see that I'm running the game at 240 frames, which I don't know what 240 frames looks like. I know it's a lot smoother. I haven't really played any games yet, so I don't know exactly how it's gonna look, but you guys won't be able to see it on stream because the stream is capped out to 60 frames, so you won't get the full 240 frame experience. But that's that. Anyways, we're here on Basketball Zero because I always like to AFK grind Basketball Zero, even though there's not really any more like styles or zones that I want to get. I'm just here to just get stuff. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and leave that. So got a lot of stuff that we can do. Oh look, Soloix is actually playing Entry Point. That's kind of funny. We are gonna be playing Entry Point later on the stream, so that'll be fun. In terms of like how Freelancer's Cut is doing, it is not doing that well right now, mostly because there has been kind of a drought in terms of updates. So we take a look at the Freelancer's Cut, you can see here that it's currently sitting at around like 61 players, less than 100 players you know, playing currently. So I'm sure that once the withdrawal gets added in, it's probably going to go up a lot higher, maybe shoot beyond like maybe around 200 or 300, 400 players maybe. If it gets really good, then maybe 1,000, but I don't really see it going that far because it seems like Freelancer's Cut is not kind of it's not really on the same level as the original Entry Point. Because if you take a look at the original, let me bring up the original here. So Entry Point, so original Entry Point right now is currently sitting at like 519 players. So it's still going pretty strong, even though, you know, it's not really getting any like more major updates. I'm pretty sure it's still getting minor updates with like bug fixes and just some minor additions and stuff, but it's still going very strong. 519, very good. I have not played the original Entry Point in a while, so I can't really tell you any of the updates. Anyways, what to do on this stream? So there's a lot of things we can do. I know that Blue Lock Rivals recently got a rework on King. Actually, I think it was today. So that's nice. Let me see what other games I've played. Oh, I know that the butchery here, Josh sent me a DM for this the other day. The butchery actually got an update, so it should be, there should be 3 chapters now for this. I'll wait until Josh gets here and then I'll do this. There's also like this thing here, Terminal. Terminal is like your basic escape room game. So I don't know. Maybe we could try it out. I mean, I've played Terminal before, but it's been so long since I played it that I forgot a lot of how the level works. But I would love to relive it. So let's go. Let's try it. Let's play Terminal. Yeah, I have 13 wins on the game. But again, I haven't played Terminal in probably like half a year now. It's been a long time since I played this. So at this point, I'm just basically figuring out how to play the game again, which I don't mind doing. I don't mind, you know, replaying everything. So there's a bunch of like there's the beginner modes. These kind of introduce you to like the different maps and stuff. I'm probably just gonna go through and do the standard ones because I don't really want to do the beginner ones. So we got standard mode, we got dead end, tunnel, descent, trial and error, infiltration, and then revolution, the last one over here. So a lot of neat stuff that we got going on. Let me see here. Toggle profile. Rapid. All right. Rapid is probably like a speed run kind of thing. Let me see. Yeah. You got a lot of neat stuff here, so pretty good. All right. Let's see, team, and if you're interested in joining into Terminal, just let me know. Because otherwise I'm probably just gonna end up soloing some of these. Or at least just going, got a bunch of gacha events to do. Okay, that's fine, no problem. Okay, let's go ahead and just go in and just do these levels. Yeah, so like on the bottom here, it'll tell me like which ones I've escaped from. So I've escaped from level 1 or chapter 1, chapter 2, and chapter 3, and then chapter 4 I have yet to do or I have yet to finish that one. So yeah, wait till the last day to do the major event in HSR. Okay, no problem. All right, let's do this. Terminal chapter 1. I'm doing this just to stall until Josh gets here. What if Josh decides to get here? I like the fact that they have a cutscene. I don't remember if when the last time I played this, if there was a cutscene or not, but this is the first time I'm seeing it. So nice. Alright. So yeah, just for context, this is basically an escape room. You're basically using whatever resources you have to figure out how to, you know, get through the level. Alright, so we got 45 minutes to figure out this, and we're in first person as well. Alright, so keypad, we got a coin over here, let me take that coin. Nothing on the back of the seats. Yeah, there's nothing on the back of the seats. So let's see what we got here. So we got to figure out this keypad. There's a bunch of posters here that we can look. Flip up seats for survival kits. Maybe we can do something with that. 1-8-6-3-9-5-4-7-3-2 4-8-1. Okay, so the seats have numbers on them. So that's good to know. Do these seats have numbers on them too? They do, okay. So we do this and then flip these up, right? Okay, so now we gotta figure out the order of these, or at least how these numbers come together. Let's take a look at the posters again. JoJo. Okay, so 7 games to try. Meditation, don't forget to breathe. Hope you have a great time. Make sure to check everywhere. In potted plants, beneath seats, under tables. Lost something? Looking for loose chain. Dragon Dimension. Oh, wait. Hold on. Check this out. Raise out of your seats to congratulate our lucky winners. A2, C6, B8, and A5. I'm guessing this might be the number that we input, but we don't know what is what. Oh, actually, hold on. Ah, I see. Okay. So this is like, so this is A, this is B, this is C. All right. So basically this lone column right here is A. So if we take a look at this one over here, we have A2. Let me grab a notepad for this actually, just so I can write things down. So we have A2, we have C6, we have B8, and we have A5. Okay, So basically we're gonna go ahead and check. So one is over here. So we're looking at A2, so that's 3. Okay, and then we have C6. So C is over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 4. And then B8, which is this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7. And then finally we have A5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9. 3, 4, 7, 9. Is that the code? There we go. Got it. All right. So this one. So we have to input a pin code for a quarter. And I'm assuming the pin code's here. I have something. I have eyes. I have eyes. I have eyes. If you scramble this, I have and then eyes, right? And then, but I can't see. I have eyes but can't see. Okay. This is also scrambled as well. Round. AM round. Interesting. Another one scrambled. Okay. This is where we can put the quarter in, right? Okay. So we need 2C for the whatever that key card is. Sleeping car, swipe for access. Oh, swipe this. Okay. Unscrambled egg. Unscrambled. So we're trying to unscramble something. I have no legs, but I can still run. It might be. It might have to do with the clock, right? Like, cause like eyes. It's kind of like having arms, right? But like, you know, not gonna be on for the stream. Oh, okay, you're busy with stuff, Josh. Let me see. So 12:35. 12:35. Is that the code for this one? It is. Okay. So then this is the quarter, and then we can use 2C to grab the key card, and then this key card unlocks this. Got it. Okay. So then we have a bunch of letter or papers with like symbols on them. All right, what's going on here? Morse code. Okay. Morse code is going to be interesting. I'm, you know, check inside a fuse box. Oh, power went out. So we'll need to find the fuse somewhere. I don't remember. The fuse is usually sitting around. It's either here or could be in the front as well. I'm not sure. It's not here. It's not behind here. I'm looking for the fuse. Still got 30 minutes to figure this one out. So I'm not too worried about the time. It's more about basically finding everything before I start getting bored. Because typically with escape room games, oh wait, what's this? Paper. Oh, I can use a flashlight. What am I doing? A flashlight here. Okay, this will help tremendously. There it is, right there. I would have never discovered that had I not used the flashlight. Alright, so put the fuse in there. And then I have to reset the box somehow. That's probably what this is up here. If you notice, it's like a pattern. So I'm assuming that the open holes here mean that it's turned off, and the black holes means that they're turned on. So if we go with this order here, 1, 2 is on, and then 3, 4 are off, 5 is on, and then 6 is off, 7, 8, 9. 6 is off, 7, 8, 9. Got it. There we go. All right. Good. So now we have to figure out this right here, this code. So in order to figure this out, we have to find the Morse code, which it's over here. This is the Morse code. So the Morse code will probably unlock this door here. Now the thing is, Morse code with numbers is actually a lot easier than Morse code with letters, because with numbers, you just have to figure out which one it starts with. So for example, if you're solving for, like, if you take a look at this paper here, right? If you notice, if it starts with a dot, you just count the number of dots, right? So 1 dot here, 2 dot, 3 dot, 4 dot, 5 dot, right? Very easy. But if it starts with a dash, you have to count the number of dashes and then add 5 to them. So 6 here, right? 1 dash plus 5 is 6. 2 dash plus 5 is 7. 3 dash, and then of course 0 is going to be 0, because there's no 10 in Morse code. But let's try to figure this out. So I'm going to wait for this to reset, because yeah, it's going to go through a bunch of these like signals here. I need to wait for a long pause, and then that'll kind of give me the number or where the starting position is. If it doesn't give me a long pause, then I know for sure that it's not the starting number. Either way, we can get the numbers and then just figure out the order afterwards. Let me see. What's going on, Sam? Welcome to the stream. Alright. I need to wait until the large pause.
It seems that the brakes on the train are no longer working, but we hope to find a solution before our 35 minutes are up.
That's not the pause. It has to be a longer pause. It's not the starting number. Okay, that's probably not the starting number either. Has to be a long pause. It's got to be this one. Yep. Give me a bit to concentrate. Dash, dot, 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 dash, 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 dot, dot, dot. Okay, maybe that's the combo, or maybe it's the well, actually, okay. So it started with a dot, which means 3. Let me make sure I get this right. 3, 9, 1, 3. Wait, no. It's no. I completely messed that up. 3, 4 dashes plus 5, 9. And then 6, 8. Let me hold on, because I feel like I wrote this completely wrong. It was 3 dots and a dash, 4 dashes and a dot, and then it was 1 dash plus dot, and then it was 3 dots and 2 dashes. Or no, 3 dashes and 2 dots. Okay. So in that case, it would be 3, and then 4 plus 5 is 9. 3, 9, and then 1 plus 5 is 6. 3, 8. 3, 9, 6, 8, which is 2968. No, it's not it. I think I messed up on one of the numbers here. Let me figure this out. Okay. It definitely, yeah, I messed up one of the numbers. It is, it should be 3, 9, 6, 7. Got it. Yeah, because it wasn't 3 dashes. It was 2 dashes and 3 dots at the end. That's why I messed that one up. Okay. What is going on here? One is something building with stars. Plus, minus, plus. Squiggly line. In whatever this is. Okay. Alright. I don't know what to do here. So this is like building with 5 stars. Is that going to be something on the posters? Because there was always posters here, right? Building with 5 stars. Well, this is a building. Hotel 7? Could that be the first number? It did look like a hotel. Because if you take a look, right? This does look like a hotel. It does look like a hotel, right? So if we go back to this poster, whoever designed the strange this, I go back. Oh, maybe they are. I mean, maybe they are after to get us. Who knows? Maybe this is a trap that we fell into. So Hotel 7. So 7 might be the first number. Let's keep that in mind.
We are now running down Columbia Road with no solution in sight.
All right.
30 minutes until our time comes to a crashing close.
So now there's this plus, minus, plus, square, circle, triangle with purple, yellow, and green. What does that mean? Well, this is well, there's green. This is green here, right? There's yellow. This is yellow. So then it must be the number of yeah, it must be the number of these bamboos inside of the thing. That must be it. Okay, well, we need to find the purple one as well. Purple one. Oh, wait, is that the purple one? Got it. There it is. Okay. So, but there's 2 purple ones. Unless you count them both together. Okay. So you add on purple, you subtract yellow and add on green. Okay. So in that case, how many are there? There's 4 bamboos here with 2. So that's 6, right? So 6 and then subtract yellow. Yellow is 2, so 6 minus 2 becomes 4, and then add on green. So green is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9, 7, 9. Okay, we'll keep those numbers in mind. 7, 9, and then whatever this squiggly is now. I've seen these papers before. I just don't know where to find that squiggly. Let me see. So it's like it's a very curly line. So let's try to find it. Something like this, but it's not this one. It's not the one on the bottom here. I know that. It's got to be one of these papers. That's arrows. That's not it. These are, I think this is the zodiac signs. This looks like calligraphy, like Asian calligraphy. That's a bunch of squiggles. That's not it. That's stuff on the keyboard. It's not it either. More calligraphy. More squiggles. Okay, maybe there's more on this side. Oh, paper down here. It's not this one. I know that one. I know what it looks like. I just need to find the paper for it. It's not this one. It's this one right here. 4. 794. And then if we get that right, then we can go ahead and brute force the code. But I would rather try to figure out what the code is. So then there's this. Something 1 something 3 2 something 1 2 3. I'm guessing that we have to find something with words on it, and then whatever the word on top is the first word, second word, third word, right? So maybe a poster that has a lot of words or a bunch of lines on it. But how many? 1 2 3 4 5 6 lines. So let me see if there's a poster like that. There's this one has lines. 6 lines. Or no, 5 lines. Interesting. Yeah, this one is the one that's puzzling me the most, because I don't know where to go with this one. Because at least with this one's like hotel, right? This one you just add the bamboo inside the plants. This one you look for the paper with the symbol, and then this one I'm just not sure. It has a TV on it, right? So maybe that's a clue. And then whatever this is on the screen, TV. Did we see any TV on our way? Oh, TV. Hold on a second. We got TVs right here. So maybe it's maybe this is trying to tell us like how many letters the word has, right? So for example, this one over here, the first word has 3 letters because there's 3 lines, right? And then the second word has 6 letters, and the third word has 8 letters. So maybe that's it. But disabled, it has 8 letters. That's disabled. So third is disabled. Then the other one has 6 letters. The only words here that has 6 letters is like breaks. Breaks. Yeah, breaks is the only one with 6 letters. Or danger. Danger also has 6 letters. Error has 5 letters. SOS. SOS has 3 letters. End also has 3 letters. So... oh, hold on a second. I think I know what this is. So you're basically finding... I think you look at the TVs to find the words, and then you find the words that have like the number of letters, right? So first there's 3, right, for the first one, and then the first letter that you select is the one that where it appears inside of like the line. So in this case, you can see how like 1 is in the middle. So we take the letter that's in the middle of that 3-letter word. The only 3-letter words that I see here are SOS, and N. So it's either N or O, which I think that it's probably gonna have to be O, because I don't think there are any numbers that have 3 letters that start with, well, unless it's 9. But hold on. But there's only 3 letters. The only 3-letter number that I know is like 2, 1, and 10. But like there's no 10. So let's go with this. Let's go with O, and then 2 over here. So this must be danger then. DAN. DAN, like So O-N, and then this must be E, right? If to make 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So the 7th letter of the 8-letter word. So this is 8-letter word. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. O and E, 1. So the code so far, so Hotel 7s, right? 7. We count the bamboo sticks, which was 9. This was number 4 on the sheet, and then this is number 1 based on the based on what we found. So 7941. Hey, a little bit of thinking goes a long way. You know what I mean? And there you go. That's chapter 1. Just a little bit of thought process. A little bit of thought process. Deductive reasoning, and I mean that was level 1 though. I assume that like things are gonna get much harder in some of these. Again, I'll say it again. I have played this before, but it's been a long time, so I don't know how to finish some of these levels. Well, we just finished chapter 1, so we're good. We're good on chapter 1 now. So I guess we're moving on to chapter 2 next. Chapter 2, tunnels. Standard mode on 90 minutes. This is gonna be a long one. So let's do it. All right, tunnel. Chapter 2, tunnel. All right. Get me off this train. I like the fact that there's like some kind of story or some kind of lore going on, right? Seems like so far we were trapped inside of a train for some unknown reason. Now we just managed to get out of the train. Now we're at some kind of station. Self-destructing train. Okay. Some sort of keypad. And then... okay. Colors. A wiring hatch. All right, let's do it. Okay. So let's turn on our flashlight. And so, let me see. These have screws on them. It seems like I need a screwdriver. Okay, let's look for one then. There must be a screwdriver around here. Oh, there it is. Okay. Okay, we got the screwdriver. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, wiring hatch. Pink, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, black, brown, white. So this matches this, and this is connected to this keypad, which is also connected to that sign. Okay. Oh, cipher. Okay. So there's a bunch of like paintings here. These paintings look like they were just drawn by people. Like these look like drawings I would see in elementary school. But my drawings were never this good. I had just a bunch of scribbles. Oh, what's this? Okay. Okay. I'm already starting to see a few things by looking at this. Take a look at this. We have numbers, right? Number 2, break 3, right? We got 4 over here. 4. There's 6 over there. 7 right there. 4 again. Okay. So I'm assuming that these numbers are corresponding to these things here. There's a total of how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 10 colors. And I'm assuming we have to cut these wires in a particular order. And the order, it comes from here. So it seems like black, because the number is black, right? So maybe black is 2. Hold on, hold on a second here. We got this. White, orange, and yellow wires should always be plugged in after green and brown wires. Blue wires should be plugged in directly after yellow ones. So they're saying to plug them in, which means that in order to plug them in, I have to cut them first, right? Seems like I need scissors for this. Where are we gonna find scissors? Oh. They're just on the track. Alright. So I have to cut the wires first and then plug them in the correct order. So let's go ahead and cut all of these wires. Okay, there we go. Fix. So now we've cut the wires out and we have to fix them. Okay. So then we have to take into account the rules that come in with this one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a screenshot of this rule sheet so I can use it when I fix the thing. Okay. So let me take a look at what we need to do here. All right, I have this on my other monitor so I can see. White, orange, and yellow wires should always be plugged in after green and brown wires. Okay. Blue wires should be plugged in directly after yellow ones. Plug in red wires before black and black before pink. Plug in pink after white ones. In case of 7+ wires, black wires should always be plugged in 5th. First, or purple or blue wires should be plugged in first. The remaining color is plugged in last. Okay, so let's try to write some of this stuff down. So based on what we know so far, so we know that we have more than 7 wires. We have 10 wires, right? So we know for sure that black is plugged in at 5th. So let me go ahead and write down these numbers in my notepad, and then we can proceed from there. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 0 for 10. So we know that black is 5th. Yeah, we know that black is 5th. Okay. So then either purple or blue is first. And whichever one is first, the other one is last. So let me write down purple blue. Also, just so you guys can see this better, or see what I'm seeing, I'm just gonna put this on the screen so that we can figure this out together here. Okay, so purple or blue first. Okay. What does it mention purple or blue anywhere else in here? Let me see. Yellow, white, orange, yellow should always be plugged in after green and brown. Red wires before black and black wires before pink. Okay. So we know that red has to be plugged in before black. And because we know that black is going to be 5, we know that red is either going to be 2, 3, or 4, because 1 is going to be set for purple or blue, right? So red is either the 2nd, the 3rd, or the 4th. And black wires should be before pink ones. So pink is going to be 6 through 10, either one of those. The order of wires should always go green, another color, and orange. So it's green something orange, and then plug in red wires after brown ones. Okay, so red wires come after brown, and we know that red is either 2, 3, or 4. So that means that brown is either 2 or 3, because if red has to come before black, then it has to either be, well, actually, in that case, if brown always has to be before red, that means that red is either 4 or it's either 3. It can't be 2, because before 2 is 1, which is already taken by purple or blue. So okay, what about brown? So is brown mentioned anywhere else? Green and brown, I see. White, orange, and yellow should always be plugged in after green and brown wires. So these 3 colors come after, right? Am I for complaining about winning at 1% but not the 1% I wanted? I mean, yeah, I guess so. Sometimes you get a rare, sometimes you get some rare stuff. It's like styles in Blue Lock Rivals, right? You can end up getting a world class, but not the world class that you want. So it's like, well, okay. Green, another color, orange. Pink after white. Pink after white. Okay, I'm gonna do this. So white, orange, yellow. White, orange, yellow should be plugged in after green and brown. Blue wires should be plugged in directly after yellow wires. Hold on a second. It said that blue wires, either purple or blue, should be plugged in first. But because it says that blue is plugged in directly after yellow, that means that blue can't be first. Because you have to plug in the yellow one before blue. So that means purple must be first and blue must be last. But and because blue is directly after yellow, that means that yellow is 9. Blue is 10, yellow is 9. Okay. That actually gives us a little bit of a clue here. Plug in red before black and black before pink. And plug in pink after white. And then the order should be green, another color, and orange. But orange after green and brown. Red after brown. Okay, so I'm trying to figure out what's 2, 3, and 4. I'm running through my brain power here, but just give me 1 second. We have 90 minutes to solve this. 2, 3, and 4. Purple is first. What is second? Plug in red after brown ones. So brown is somewhere. Brown is either 2 or 3. And red is either 4 or 3. It doesn't mention brown. I mean, it mentions brown up here. Right here, the like yellow wire should always be plugged in after green and brown. Blue wire should be plugged. So we know where blue is, we know where yellow is. Pink wires after white. And then we also have this order right here. Green, something, orange. And orange is after green. Yeah, orange is after green and brown as well. So I'm just trying to figure out where the last 6 go. Plug in red before black ones and black wires before pink. So we know it goes red, black, and pink. That has to be like the right order. In case of 7 wires, green something orange, and orange should plugged in after green and brown. Okay. Okay. And what if we put brown in second? Brown, and then we have red. So purple, brown, red. Right? Purple, brown, red. Then it's green and another color and then orange. White comes after green and brown. So that means that this center color here can neither be, so yeah. After green and brown. Red wires after brown. Green something orange. Where does pink fit in though? That's what that's also something I'm wondering. Plug in pink wires after the white ones. And pink, black comes before pink. Order the wires green, another color orange. Plug in red wires after the brown ones. Yeah, so blue is like when it says directly after, that means like that's the next corresponding. So it's yellow and blue. Yellow, blue are the last two. Purple is confirmed to be 1 and black is confirmed to be 5. So now we just have to figure out where green, another color orange. That's what I need to know. What if we go red, green, another color orange, and then 7. So 7 is white. It's between white and pink at this point. White, orange, and yellow should always be after green, brown. Yeah, that's correct. Pink after white. So pink, white. Maybe that's the order. I'm gonna give this one my first attempt here. So we go purple first, into brown, red, green, black, orange, white, pink, yellow, blue. Oh yeah, wow. No way. We got that in one try. One try. Okay. Absolutely amazing. Okay. One try. That's all it took. All right. Well, it was well worth it then. It was well worth it. Okay. So now we have to figure out what's going on over here. Now, if you take a look at the number or the letters that are not lit up here, you can actually see that T, E, and N are not lit up. And of course that spells 10, which 10 is not a number that we can put in because it only goes 1 through 9. Yeah, okay. But we have to figure out what this keypad is. Let me see. Elementary students art competition, every vote counts. All these wonderful works were hand drawn by students. Okay, so it was elementary. Hold on a minute. I see a 3 up there. I see a 3 over here. I see a 3 on top of there. Are there other numbers? So that's not it. There's 3 here. I don't know if that's a 7. This looks like a 7 to me, but I'm not sure. Not sure what that is. There's a 7:30 here. Eight. This is 8. I see an 8 here. I hate being a fish. Oh, okay. Some vote. No number here. So far I've seen a 3 and I've seen a I've seen a 3 and I've seen a what was it? An 8. A 3 and an 8. Pog? Oh, that's a dog. Okay, sorry. Okay, I thought it was a P, so that's why I wrote it. That's why I said it's Pog. Hey, I don't want the soup. Can I have chicken? Crackers, soup. Okay. This is a B. Buzz. Train. It's like an exploding train. Because like boom. Okay. Park 3. Burger. There's a 2 here. I see a 2. I see a 2. So 3 2. 3 2. 3 2 something. Three two 8 3 2 7 8 because it's the 7 here. Okay, well we don't need the flashlight anymore because of this. Oh, maybe it's this actually. Hold on a second. Maybe it's this. Dragon 2, train 3. Okay, I see it. Looking for order of your life. Look no further. First, second, third, fourth. First, second, third, fourth. What is that? First, second, third, fourth. That's a door. Well, there's nothing in particular on that door. But let me see. Where's the 3? So we know. Okay, 3's right here. 2's right here. Where's the 1? The sun always rises third. On the third venue. But where's 1? Looking for 1. Oh, I'm so close though. We have 4 city parks. This must be 4 then. This must be 4. So then where's 1? Okay, I think I get it. This is 3, this is 2. So that means the numbers that are labeled on here must be the yeah, I get it. What happened to the power? Wait, didn't I just fix this? I thought I just fixed this. Purple, brown, red, green, black, orange, white, pink, yellow, blue. Okay, well, it seems like I fixed it. I mean, I don't know why it disappeared, but it seems like I fixed it. Cause it's working. The lights are working. Okay, what's going on, RJ? Welcome to the stream. So 2 3. So does the dragon have anything on it? Every vote counts. that Morse code? That better not be Morse code again. Okay, well, let me find 1 first. Wherever 1 is. Because okay, so we know 2 is here, we know 3 is here, we know 4 is here, and then 1 is somewhere. Maybe this one? 1? Yeah, every 1 vote can make a difference. There it is. So vote, dragon, train, park. Vote, dragon, train, park. But the thing is, I don't think that these are ordered in any sort of way, because there's a total of 6 over here and a total of 6 over here, which means there's 12, but there's only 9 numbers on the keypad. And I don't see a number on the dragon at all. Yeah, there's no number here. This is the park. The park has 3. The park has 3. I see the 3 up there. The train is number 3 on the order. But I also don't see any numbers here. Unless there's like a number here that I'm not seeing. Boom. Okay, and then I know that 1 is vote. I voted. But there's nothing special about this. Other than like the picture. There's no numbers to indicate anything. I'm curious. Vote for Leicesters elementary students. Our competition, every vote counts. All these wonderful works were hand drawn by students. I have a feeling that these drawings have to do with the numbers on here. I just don't know how they correspond. How do they correspond though? Because the dragon is the only one that doesn't have unless there's like some kind of something I could discover with the lights. Because I can clearly see 3 up there. That one's obvious. This one I don't know the number. I don't see an obvious number here. The same thing with the dragon. I don't see an obvious number here either. Because what I assumed was like 1 was the vote, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Maybe it doesn't go up to 12. It doesn't go up to 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8, right? 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 8, 6. 8, 6. 8, 6, 3, 4. No. Let me try it one more time. Okay, just to make sure, because I was basically counting. This is 1, that's 12, because yeah, it should be, because 1 is here. This is 8. This is 6. This is 3 and 4 because of the train, right? Okay, that's not it. What am I missing here? Art competition. Every vote counts. Is it the number of votes? On the but how would I discover that? How would I know the number of votes? Yeah, because I'm reading the sign, or yeah, the sign, and it says that every vote counts for the art competition. Because the art competitions, you vote for like which one you think is the best. But I'm not seeing the votes. Unless there's more to this. Because I can't click on it by any means. Yeah, I can't click on it. This one's also blinking too. It's blinking. I feel like they would, if they wanted me to know this is Morse code, they would put a Morse code like translator in the poster in the back somewhere, right? But there's no Morse code translator, so I don't think so. Let me see what this is. This is also throwing me off. First, second, third, fourth. With the door, first, second, third, fourth. So first one's right here, second, third are at the top, and then fourth is on the right side. That one's also throwing me off. First, second, third, fourth. What could I be missing? I don't want to use any hints, by the way. Man, this is a bit tough. I don't know how to exactly solve this. Cause I know this is 2. The train is 3. The voting is 1. And the park is 4. I know the order. I just don't know what the numbers that associate with those are. Vote. Is there anything in particular about the votes? I mean, there's nothing in particular that stands out other than the drawing. I voted. Vote. And then number 2, dragon. But the dragon also doesn't reveal anything. I am a little bit puzzled. I don't know if you guys have any ideas on how to solve this, but But there's also this sun third. Start leaving sharp objects on the track. So that was the scissors one. I know that one. There's the soup. This is for the screwdriver.
1 hour left. You're a third of the way through your time. 3 is a funny number,
Okay.
isn't it? The number of presidents, the number of government centers, and it's the number of major trade lines here in Listeria. You know what they say after all.
Listera's elections. Every one vote can make a difference. This poster does not endorse claims of voter fraud. Vote on voting day. Text vote to 1111 for more information. So that's the elections. The votes. What does this mean? A door with first, second, third, and fourth. What does that mean? What does that mean here? Cause this is obviously this is first, then second, third, and fourth should be over here. I am very, very puzzled by this. I have no idea how to solve this, and I don't want to use hints. I see 10 here. What could it be? What could this be? Vote for Astera's elementary students art competition. Every vote counts. Every vote counts. I want to assume that like the amount of votes is what the number is, but I don't know. I don't see the number of votes. There definitely is. Maybe I'm overthinking this a bit. Hmm. I guess I have to use a hint for this. If I can't figure this out, I have to use a hint. Man, fine. Let me use a hint. What you use what you can see on the wall by the door. Take a look at the orange poster across the track. How instances of flickering and broken lights. What? Hold on. There was. Oh, there is. Oh my. There is a poster for that. Okay. These lights are incredibly important to pay attention. When lights are flickering, that should immediately signal that something requires your attention, whether it be the light itself or what's surrounding it. These can be completely ignored, dead or broken lights, as they are completely useless. Pay no mind to broken lights. You can't fix what's broken after all. Okay, I see. All right. So don't pay attention to any broken lights. So that means like some of these lights, like for example that one and the flower one don't do anything, but the dragon one is flickering and the sun one is flickering. Okay, so that means that, okay, so the sun is third because it says third here, and dragon is 2. Okay, let me reread this. Use what you can see on the wall by the door. Take a look at the orange poster across the train track titled Instances of Flickering Broken Light. This shall help you figure out exactly what's useful. Okay, I know that. So that I know this is useful. The sun is useful. And the dragon is useful. Because those are both flickering. Third. Yeah, I gotta use another hint for this one because like I'm not figuring anything out. Pay attention to what's flickering. For the digits 1 and 4, are there any posters that match the flickering AI art? And for the digits 2 and 3, the neon sign has some flickering light letters. Oh. So pay attention to what's flickering for digits. So that means that for digits 1 and 4, are there any posters that match the flickering AI art? Yeah. So dragon and sun. Dragon and sun are flickering, and then on the sign there's also flickering lights here, or flickering like letters. Shelter. Trains. Dragon. Okay, dude. I got 2 hints and still can't figure it out. Pay attention to what's flickering. For digits 1 and 4, are there any posters that match the flickering AI art? Yeah. Third. Two and 3, right? Because like, yeah, this is 2 and this is 3, but what's the order of it? That's what I want to know. Like how would you figure out the order? Unless the order was here all along. Unless this was the order. Looking for order in your life. First, second, third, and fourth. First. What first is this? Second is the circle. 3 is the triangle, and 4 is the dot. Like, so, I I need like some kind of breakthrough right now, just for everything to click, because nothing is clicking right now. Nothing is clicking. Yeah, nothing is clicking for me. Two. Dragon is 2. Sun is 3. But this order right here. There's some, because it says on the hint too that the neon sign has some flickering letters. Okay, let me keep track of what letters are flickering here. You have the N in there. We have the NI in find. Shelter has E. ET. Shelter has ET. Self has E. Destruction has E. And trains is N. And so, wait, so N and NI, so 19. 19. It spells out 19. Two one nine 293 2193. Okay, let me tell you how I figured that one out. Because like 2, right, comes from the dragon. Then this thing spells out the sign spells out 19, 1 9, and then 3 is from the sun. So okay, I think I get it. This now makes more sense now that I've solved it. First is the dragon, which is to the left side of the door. 2 and 3 are the sign on the top of the door, and 4th is the one to the right side. So that means that the dragon is 2. The sign spells out 19, making it 1 9, and then the 4th one is the sun, which makes it 3. That was just the first part of it, by the way. All right, we got to figure out these everything here. Okay, all right. What am I looking at? Clean the keyboard. Turn off AC before leaving. Turn off the lights. Reset the manhole code. Sweep up the broken tile. 4 times moon minus 2 times sun. 4 times moon. 4 times moon, which is 4. 4 times moon is 16. And then minus 2 times sun. 2 times sun is 14. So 4 times moon, 16 minus 14, 2. That's 2. It's 2. It's 2. Let me see. Oh, this is another cipher. We can use that. Connect the 2 round end pipes. Is there more pipes that we can grab here that we can connect? Doesn't seem like it. Okay, first of all, sweep up the broken tile, which we know is 4 times, which is 2. We know that the broken tile is 2. What's this? Connect the dots, track her path. Okay, I'm assuming that the order is somewhere in here. There's got to be some kind of order to this. Ah, here it is. This is the order. Take out the trash. Okay, so that means that this is the first order. So 2. 2 is the first number. Find 2 pipes and fix plumbing. Find 2 pipes. Is it? Are those pipes in the room or are they outside? Track Anita's position, location yesterday. So this is the third one then. Connect the dots to her path. Left her house, went to work. Okay. So got dinner, met up with Sam, went to the park, ended at a terminal. Okay, and then the sticky notes number dozen. Nice South Terminal. Street starts with a 1. It is on a lane. Okay. Okay, well first of all, we gotta find the pipes somewhere. Like, are the pipes like... Oh, there's one piece up here. Okay, that's pipe number 1. There's gotta be a second piece somewhere here. So they're outside. Wait, there's a second piece right here. How did I not notice that? Oh, okay. Well, we found the 2 pipe pieces. Connect the 2 round end pipes. 2 round end pipes. So this one, right? These 2... No. Connect these 2 round end pipes. Can't do anything there. Oh, right here. Five. 2, and then to the pipes. So 2 5. Count. Wait. Count the sticky notes. And it's the number of dozens that there are. Okay. Oh boy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80. Number of dozens, 81, because they didn't count the plant here. I think there must be 84 in that case. Probably 7 in that case, because a dozen is 12, right? So that means that if we want to get like a solid number, then we're gonna have to round it up from 81 to 84. I probably missed a few. Yeah, oh yeah, I missed this one. It's 1, 2. I probably missed the ones on the ground. So we'll chalk it up to 84 and say 7. So that means that the only one left is we can brute force it, but I want to figure some of this stuff out. And let's see, Nina lives on a lane. Barry works at the mall. Well, that doesn't help us. We don't mention Barry. Left her house, went to work. Where does she work? That's what we want to know. Spotted in, no. Waitress. Her address starts with a 1. Was not at South Terminal, so not South Terminal. Oh, Nina and Janice are co-workers. Okay, now if we can figure out where Janice works, that would be great. Janice works at the bakery. There we go. So we know that she works at the bakery now. So bakery is... So... Okay, so she lives on a lane, and I think, and it said that so she was not at the East Terminal either. That's good. Oh, there's a pipe in the park. I see.
Meaning you're a little more than halfway through your time. A friendly reminder that GMCU is here to listen to all of your...
So the 1 and on a lane, right? So that means it has to be here, Anchor Lane, no? Yeah, it has to be here. So she started up here, and then went to work at the bakery. The bakery is... Let me see. The bakery right here. So I'm assuming that if we trace a line, we'll find the number. So we have Anchor Lane to the bakery, which is 1 straight line across. And then got dinner. Okay, dinner. Let's see. So dinner is like... it's an orange note. So let's take a look at the orange ones. Pete's Pizza Plex is closed on Sunday. Okay. I'm not seeing a lot of orange ones. Yeah, the orange notes are just not... Some of these are just like... Some of the orange notes are... They don't help much. Okay, maybe the colors of the notes don't really matter. Where's the mall? Not South Terminal. Not East Terminal. What? Well, like, what kind of number goes across like that? Must be like some kind of 7, no? 7. Could be a 9. I met up with Sam. So let's try to figure out where Sam is. Sam spent the whole day at Pete's. Pete's. Pete's is closed on. Okay, so Pete's. So where's Pete's then? Let's figure that one out. So we have this going to the bakery. We don't know where dinner was, but we do know that Sam was at Pete's. So Pete's Pizzaplex is down here. So we know that 1, 2, and then Pete's Pizzaplex is down there. And then after that, went to the park. I think there's a note on which park she actually went to. Yep, there we go. Elder Glade Park. Right here. So let me go ahead and take another screenshot here. And I'm going to screenshot this so that I can actually draw on it and kind of get an idea of what I'm looking at. Okay. So she went this way, and then Pete's to Elder Glade. Okay, went to the park, ended up at a terminal. So not the East Terminal, and not the South Terminal either. Not the East Terminal either. East, South. Well, I think I just said East. That looks like a 7 to me. Yeah, this looks like a 7. Cause basically a cross, and then that looks like that looks like a 7. But where was dinner at though? Lydia was Anita's waitress. Okay, this is where we can probably figure it out. Lydia was her waitress. So she ate at a restaurant. Lydia's work at Vic's Diner. There we go. Vic's Diner. Where's Vic's Diner? What kind of path is that? So the bakery. Went to work, got dinner at the bakery. Vic's Diner. Met up with Sam over here. Met up with Sam. I have no idea what that is. So she went from a lane. So yeah, she started at the lane, went to work at the bakery. Then after the bakery, she went to Vic's Diner. And then after Vic's Diner, she went to meet up with Sam at the Pizzaplex. Pizza Arcade or Pizzaplex? That looks like 0, but is there a 0 on the thing? No. So she did not go to the south terminal. She did not go to the east terminal. So she either went to the west terminal. That looks like a 6. That looks like a 6. Actually, now that I draw it out. So 2567. Wow. Okay. Yeah, it looked like a 6. There you go. That's the cipher. Okay, there's the 4th cipher. Now it's just a maze. There it is. Okay, what's going on here? Got a bunch of stuff. So, okay, there's these puzzles here. What, dude? Look at this. Look at this setup. Wow, he's got a good PC. So we got a keypad. 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th. Is there a way to... There's the 5th cipher. Oh. You can actually click this. Oh, you can click these. Okay, nice. So let me get a read on this. I'm guessing I'm supposed to use this to figure it out. And then whatever comes up here is the code. Okay, I see. A5 on red. B1 on green. I saw C3 on blue. I also saw C3. B2 on yellow. Okay, maybe I should just do this one at a time. C2. D5. A4.
Your time is 2/3 up.
B1.
30 minutes left. Better get a move on.
E5.
You don't want to be caught in that blast. Those explosives are really
B1.
powerful. As we all know, toxic
E5.
gas is not something you want to mess
D5. What is that? Okay, let me do green instead. B1, D3. C3. A4. B5. E1. That looks like a 7. B3 and B4, right? A4. Okay, we already got A4. C3. Already got that. B3. Yeah, that's got to be a 7. Okay. So then green is 7. D1, B3. B3, A2. C2. E4. B5. A3. Not sure what this is looking. C3. A2. What is that? B2. E4. That might be an 8 actually. B5. A3, A5, A2, C2, C3. C5. That might be an 8. This looks like an 8 to me. It could be like that. So 8 instead. 7, 8. Wait, need a pause? Oh, remote. Check out the remote. Hold on. Where's the remote? Hold on. I think I could figure this one out. Yeah, need a pause. Find the remote. Huh. Okay. We have to find it though. Forgot I always have a flashlight on me. I keep forgetting to use it. It's not like back here, is it? Whoa, you look into the ceiling. Look at this gaming setup. Okay, maybe we should just figure out the rest of this. D2. C5. A4. C3. B2. E3. Not looking like a number yet. D2. B4, C5. A4. E5, C3. E5. Now that one's starting to look like an 8. B2, E3. D2. B4, 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 D1. See that? Why is this one starting to look like an 8 now? Because I thought this was the 8, but I guess not. Okay, what about the blue one? C4, E5. D5. A5, A4. Oh, A5? Okay. That looks like a 6. B1. C3, E5. B1, E5, A1. A1. What is that? C2, A4. Still need to find whatever this is. 24 minutes to get this figured out. Oops, I think I erased something. Huh. It can't be like back in the maze, can it? There's no way. Oh, it was back in the maze. Wow, okay, so I was missing a critical piece of the puzzle there by doing that. By not exploring the maze a little bit more. I see, okay. Okay, well this just takes me back here. It's gotta be it. Yep. Okay, finally paused that. So red is first, second, third, and fourth. Okay, well, we know that 7 is the third number. We know that 7 is the third number. Fourth, let me see. C5. This is red. Well, red, A2, C2, B2, B4. B4? B4 and B5. Wait, oh, that changes a lot then. Okay, let me go ahead and erase red and start over here. The only one we know for sure is green. E4. B5. C5. A3. A5. A2. C2. B2, B2, E4. A3. Okay. I think we already got all the A's. A5. Yep, we already got the A's. B5. A5, C3, A5, A5, A2. C3. Oh, this must be like... okay, I think I get it. B2. C5. E4. Man. D1. Oh, okay, I see. This must have been a 2 then.
20 minutes left. That reminds me, in 24 hours, the election must open. Make sure that you cast your vote on voting day. Every vote makes a
So
difference.
2 something. I still don't know what this is. C2? Okay, I'm gonna reset blue here. Let's assume that this is supposed to be 8 or something. Let's assume that's supposed to be 8. Oh man. This is racking my brain right now. Purple's not part of this. We don't need to worry about that. A1, A4, E4. C2. C3. C4. B1. D5. A5. C2. D3. And that looks like a 6 to me. E5. E4, E5, D5, E4, A4. That looks like a 6. I'm gonna go with the 6 on that one. So 2, 6, 7, 8. Oh man. Okay. So now we have the 5 ciphers here. Wow, we have to actually translate this. To check, digit 2 of clue 4 plus digit 1 of clue 3 equals 5. Alright, let me take a screenshot of this and then just start deciphering it. This will be tough. I know this will be tough. You have 16 minutes to do this. So it's the C cap number. That's probably number, isn't it? The number of VQ is of for sure. Of DVUHO. V U R words. KC is in Y TJ Y is T, oh man, T J, what is J? H K O. This you
15 minutes left. In case you've forgotten, that means 4/5 of your time is up. That's 80%. Hopefully you remember
riddle.
basic fractions. I know your memory has been a bit foggy recently.
Number of words in this riddle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7, or the whole thing. Oh man. I don't think I have enough time to even translate all of that. F K what's Z? 5 times the 5 times the number of something YZ T Z TVs. Oh no, man. We have to go back and count the TVs. Oh man. Oh man. O S S Y S J okay, that I C stacked. KC is KC is in the IF. I C center, maybe center of UVV are room 3. Okay. We'll probably have to redo this. Cause I have to like basically go one by one on these words. O C E 1 J H 100 times the number of OY. What is OY? S SY. What is ST STR STR G. What's G? TRA K S straight E lines in restraint EK E and then what is K? I C and F is E. Straight line M P PK PI F pipes oh no in the P M MG MS no MG MA F is maintenance room. No. QV, okay. QV FV FO 4? No. U R 40 OKL S 6 times the number of WF B what is B? BF F is E S G B okay SK. F. Okay. WFSKCC. FUO. FUO. Beginners. SAKHF. G. Guides. A. What is A? U. I. No. K. K is I. H is D. Guide. M. Posters. In the Y. Y. T. A. U. Tunnel. Okay. Number of words in this riddle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. 25 words. And then number the TVs. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, hold on. We start from... Oh, no. Start from this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 20. Train line pipes. Oh no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, oh man, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Boy.
We can see that you've only got 5 more minutes. Good thing your parents gave you a life insurance policy, so that way your death will at least be somewhat meaningful.
Unit guide, so like 1, 2,
Well, that's it for
1,
me. Good
1,
luck, I guess.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh boy. Let me find my way back. Come on, let me get up. Let me think about this. Okay. We're kind of at a loss here. I don't know. I think we lost. I don't think we're getting out of this. Not a chance. Oh my gosh. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. Oh my gosh. Dude, that completely just racked my brain. I can't continue after that one. Okay, I will say though that they did change a lot of things for chapter 2. Chapter 2 was not like that when back when I played. It was that is completely different. Oh man, okay. I think guys, I think I got to end it there. I can't continue. That's a bit too much for me. I know we only played one game today. Like last stream we only played one game, which was the Mimic. But man, that is rough. That is that is rough, man. Yeah, I can't go on. If you guys enjoyed the stream, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. If you want to see some more Roblox, or you have any other games that you want me to play, make sure to let me know in the comment section of the live chat or the Discord server. I'm gonna call it here. I think we've exhausted all of our knowledge on that one. I need to take a rest, and all that grinding just yeah, I can't. Alright, thanks for tuning in. I'll be back tomorrow with something new. Hopefully Josh and G-Man will be available tomorrow, and then maybe we can play some entry point or something. But other than that, thanks for tuning in. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will catch everyone in the next stream. Thank you so much. Have you guys, make sure you guys have a good rest of your day. I can't even talk right now. I'm just done, man. I'm at a loss right now. It's over. I'm done. This is what my brain looks like after playing the game. It's not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. Alright. See you guys later. Thanks for watching.